I'm happy to give this anticlimactic announcement that Cammie Anderson, currently a senior superintendent, District 79 in the city of New York, will be the new superintendent of schools here in the city of New York. I will tell you that in the conversations that I've had with Cammie, I'm completely impressed, not only with her background and her experience, and anyone who looks at her resume knows that she is absolutely prepared to take on this challenge from a substantive perspective. But what impressed me the most in my conversations with her is her spirit. She absolutely is committed to making this school system the best it can possibly be, the best that each of the children in this city deserve.
And I thought I would share with you the first moment that I thought this would be a great fit, because I was so sad and sort of dedicated to what I was doing in New York City, but I was also really honored to be part of this process. It's going to sound very bad at first, so hang with me, because this isn't going to, you're going to wonder where I'm going with this. I spent the past couple of weeks meeting with local leaders as part of the process as we explored this position. And this was the only, I was involved in various searches, some that I put my name in for and some that I didn't. But this is one place where I was deeply involved in meeting with a lot of people, which is something that really I found terrific, because it gave me a real sense of what everyone's thinking and feeling here. And I got one clear message from every single person. It went something like this: we don't want more dreams for Newark, we don't need a hero. And I thought, you know what, maybe this is the perfect fit for me, because I'm less interested in big promises than I am in results. And I don't believe in lonely heroes winning the day. I actually believe in teams. I think it's the athlete in me. Like, I really am a team person. Education is not an individual sport. And while I may be no hero, I do have one real strength, and that is helping others, whether students, teachers, or leaders, do their best work. I have a proven track record of managing people to perform at very high levels. Students, teachers, families, the community of Newark. There are incredible lessons to be gleaned from the heroes that are here right now, and I stand on their shoulders and can't wait to work with them. But for now, I simply offer you this pledge, which is, having seen my son walk for the first time and fall very dramatically for the first time, well, actually not the first time, I'm keenly aware this week more than ever that as a parent there'll be good days and bad days, but my charge is to make sure that I help him be all of what he can be and keep him pointed in the right direction. And I pledge to work hard alongside all of you, regardless of the challenges and the fights, which I know will come, to do the same for all of Newark students.
Why is it so important for you and for the rest of the state to put an emphasis on improving educational results in Newark and in other urban areas?
First, Newark's our largest city, and the children and families here represent a large share of the future of our state. Academically, professionally, economically, through the arts, spiritually, they represent a huge portion of what our state will be in the future. Second, we spend an enormous amount of state resources here. Enormous. And, you know, I've never quibbled with spending significant resources on education, but we need to get results. And I think the people in the rest of the state need to be concerned about this, because a lot of their money comes here. And they deserve to see results being produced for that measure of investment. So there's economic reasons for it as well. But lastly, and most importantly to me, and I've said this many times, I was born here, and I lived here right up till the time I was about to go to kindergarten. And my parents left here, borrowed money from both my grandmothers to buy a house in Livingston and leave here, because they believed that I couldn't get the best education possible here. Now, that was in 1967. And I don't think that anything has happened here in the main in the last 44 years to change that judgment. There are pockets of excellence here, and we should celebrate those. And there are students who have made a great deal of their lives professionally, and we should celebrate that. But we must finally tell the truth. about the fact that we as adults have failed generations of children in this city and their parents because, in my mind, of our unwillingness to deal in a straightforward way with that truth. And Cammie said it before, she believes that there's leaders in every one of these classrooms, and she believed that there were leaders in District 79. And I can tell you, but for the fact that my two grandmothers had $1,000 each that they could lend to my parents so they could put the down payment on their $22,000 house in Livingston, I don't think I'd be governor if I went to school here. And so I ask myself, how many more kids are sitting in this school system with the God-given gifts to be whatever it is they want to be, governor or anything else, but won't become that because we don't have the courage to challenge the status quo. As long as I'm governor, I can't live with that failure. I can't live without trying to change that failure. So it is personal to me. It is an important economic issue for our state, and it is an important societal issue for who our state's going to be in the decades to come, to deal with the situation that we have here in Newark, and to do it effectively and to do it honestly.